Hello YouTube, Luke here again. Next video here for Legacy of the Duelist, the deck profile for the Bujin that I ran recently. So start off with, how many monsters? 19 monsters. So I got 2 Maxi, 2 Bujin Harumi, 2 Mikazuchi, 3 Yamato, 3 Crane, 2 Hare, 1 Quillen, 2 Turtle, and 2 Honest. What have we got? 14 spells, Book of Moon, 2 Bujin Carnation, 3 Fire Formation Tenki, Village Burial, 2 Kaiser Coliseum, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, 2 Pot of Duality and Raigeki, and 7 Traps. Bottomless, 2 Phoenix Chain, Solemn Warning, Torrential Tribute, and Vanity's Emptiness. Extra deck is Abyss Dweller, Tiger King, 2 Kagutsuchi, 2 Susanoo, Tsukiyomi, Castel, Constellar Amiga, Diamond Dolph, Exoton Knight, Cowboy, 101, Heartland Draco, and Steel Swarm Roach. So we'll get to the Bujin monsters. Harumi, or is it Hyrum? I'm not sure exactly, but anyway, cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing a Bujin monster from your graveyard, so there's always going to be plenty of them in there eventually. Now, if this card, which was summoned by this way, is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by battle or a card effect, and sent from your side of the field to graveyard, both players have a hand. You can discard 1 card, then your opponent discards 1 card. You can only control 1 of this. You can only control 1 of each Beast Warrior type monster. Of these ones anyway that I've got in the deck. Same with Exceed monsters too. I think it's Sukiyo's thing. Yeah, same with that. But yeah, always you can discard 1 of your, hares or turtle or something like that anyway, if you want to. Mikazuchi, when a Beast Warrior type Bujin monster you control or destroy by battle or card effect in the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. Now once per turn during the end phase, if a Bujin monster was sent from your hand to your graveyard this time where you control this card, add 1 Bujin spell trap card from your deck to hand. Of course, you can only control 1 of these, but yeah, he's pretty good special summon with 1900 attack and has that other effect, had the spell or trap card. Yamato is the main monster. Now once per turn during end phase, you can add 1 Bujin monster from your deck to your hand, then send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. So normal plays something like add a Crane and discard a Hare or Turtle, add 1 of them and discard in Quillen. It's a really good card. 3 Crane. Now during damage calculation in either player's turn, if a Beast Warrior type Bujin monster you control battles an opponent's monster, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. The attack of your monster becomes double its original attack during that damage step. So this deck runs basically 5 Honests in a way. Hare is during either player's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Beast Warrior type Bujin monster you control. Once per turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. You can only use this once per turn. Quillen is, if you control a Beast Warrior type Bujin monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 face-up card your opponent controls, destroy that target. Turtle is during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated, the target's a Bujin monster, so it doesn't have to be Beast Warrior Turtle, it can be anyone. Except during the damage step, you can banish this card, negate that effect. So yeah, Turtle and Hare are like protection, pretty good, and 2 Honest of course. Get to Bujin Carnation. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, target 1 Bujin monster in your graveyard and 1 of you are banished. Bujin monsters special summon both targets. They cannot be used as Exceed material except the summon of a Beast Warrior or Winged Beast type monster. It's not a bad card at all. Tenki is, when this card is activated, add 1 level 4 or lower Beast Warrior type monster from your deck to your hand, and all Beast Warriors gain 100 attacks. Foolish Burial is good. You can send whatever you want to the graveyard with it. Kaiser Coliseum is good also. Now, if there is 1 or more monsters on the field, the controller of this card, his or her opponent cannot place a monster on the field. If his or her number of monsters would exceed the number of monsters that are on the field of this card's controller, the cards that are already on the field before this card's activation aren't affected by this effect. Basically, would have seen it during the second duel anyway. One of the best plays you can have is you summon this guy, set that on the field, you have protection from like Crane and Honest and whatever. But basically, you only really, Bujins are good with only 1 monster on the field. It could be a Kagutsuchi or Susanoo. You just lock down your opponent and control the game with this. Let's see, so we'll get to the Kagutsuchi is 2 level 4 Beast Warrior type monsters. When this card is Exceed summoned, send the top 5 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Or your entire deck if less 5. You want to hopefully you send some like this. And also, this card gains 100 attack for each Bujin card sent to the graveyard. Now, if a Bujin Beast Warrior type monster you control would be destroyed by card effect, including this card, detach material instead. So he's got protection. Susanoo, 2 level 4 Bujin monsters. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Now, once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, take 1 Bujin monster from your deck, either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. So he's pretty powerful, this guy, with that searching ability or sending one to the graveyard. Tsukiyomi, 2 level 4 light monsters. Now, once per turn, you can detach 1 level Exceed material from this card, send your entire hand to the graveyard. If you do, draw 2 cards. Now, when this card you control leaves the field because of a card effect, target a level 4 Beast Warrior type Bujin monster. That's the number of seeds material. Head on this card and special summon it. So he's quite a few good effects. Other cards I use is like Constellar Omega because it's 2 level 4 light monsters. Diamond Dolph has a good effect. Let's see, I use the Heartland Draco because you have the face-up continuous spells like Tanky and Kaiser Colosseum. Yeah. So, if you hope you enjoyed this and the video I had of the duel and the Duelist Challenges. So, until next time, thank you all for watching and see you again soon.